Hello everyone, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Sorry. I don't know what that sound was. I think Dorito was like knocking on my door somehow. But good morning everyone, good morning. I hope everyone's doing well, or happy time zones, whatever time it is for you. For me, it's 8:04 a.m. We are going to be streaming today instead of yesterday. I normally stream on Mondays, but I had an appointment yesterday towards the end of my stream that I forgot about until I was like setting up stream yesterday. Then I looked at my calendar and I was like, wait a second. So we're streaming today instead. We're all chill for streaming today. I moved around my study session to later in the week, and yeah, we're gonna vibe out today. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna play in our Faebloom Valley world. Let me get over here. Now, just so you guys know, there are some spoilers, as you might be able to tell from the background here. I have recorded the next episode, and that's where we're gonna be starting off from today. So there are a little bit of spoilers. So if you don't like spoilers, you don't, have to watch the stream. But this is our new storage room that I built up. It's just like a little hobbit hole, which I kind of love, and it has like a bunch of like furnaces and stuff like that for us, and then all of our items stored over in here, which I actually think that this came out super cutie, right? Like, this is actually, not a bad little storage room. Can I join the SMP? I don't have an SMP. Sorry to tell you guys. I'm so sorry. I do have like a like supporter SMP for people that have paid to be a YouTube member or a Twitch sub. But that's the only SMP that I have, and it's only on Java. I need to finish up the newest episode. Oh yeah, that episode we built up. Oh, my render distance is not that far. It's over there though, what we built up in that episode. This is going to be for episode 5 of this world. So this is like, I just finished recording this week. This is like brand new. You guys have not seen this yet. But yeah, I want to do a couple of things today, chat. I want to work on, hold on, let me put these bees nests away. I want to work on a couple of things. So I want to work on pathways, because now that, oh, hello. Why is that bee so low health? Why are you so low health? Oh, I don't know. You know what? It's not my business. Never mind. I want to connect up this pathway to the main pathway, and also I want to try to figure out a way to get this pathway extended past the hobbit hole and over into this area over here, because this is a little bit well, as you can see, it's a little messy. I don't exactly know how we're going to connect it up, but I want it to connect up around the entire lake somehow. So we might be figuring that stuff out. We might also go and build up some horse stables. If you weren't here on the Wednesday stream last week on Wednesday, we built up a horse stable above the barn. So let me go over there. We'll show you guys that really quick. There we go. Get rid of that. We don't need that. So past our starter house, which we now have an iron golem here, I will also explain that. Chat, I will also explain that. Trust me, there's a lot of stuff going on, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on in this world. There's been a lot of in-between episode action going on. I'm trying to get this world finished up by the end of this year. And it's already, you know, it's already October, so we've got quite a bit to do. Okay, we've got quite a bit to do and only 2 months left of the year. So over here we have our new horse stables. We built this up last stream, and I think this is just so cute. It's such a cute little area, and it kind of like totally just fits in right with this like barn and everything that we have over here. Are your streams usually this early? No. So on Wednesdays I stream at 6 p.m. for me, and on Mondays I stream in the morning for me. Aw, Ishti, welcome in. Woke up early because it's my mom's birthday, so my sister and I gave her presents, but now I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, no problem. Sleep well, sleep well. And no problem, hair backwards. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you so much. But yeah, so this is what we did last time, but also I dug a very, very long tunnel last time, chat. Like before my stream the other day, there was like a bunch of construction going on in my neighborhood, so I could not record because I couldn't like voice record, obviously. So like the people in the house, like 2 houses down from me, they were like hammering and drilling, and I could hear it like rattling in my microphone. So I just had to like wait for them to be done. So what I did instead was just like a bunch of other stuff that I was eventually going to need to do. So I dug a tunnel through the mountain, and this tunnel goes all the way from here to all the way over here. As you guys can see, like this little bit of stone right here, this is where the tunnel comes out. So it goes directly through this mountain and all the way through this mountain as well. And I boated some villagers in, and there's also a zombie villager, which we will cure. We're gonna cure him today. Lurking while working on my book? Yeah, no problem. Good luck, good luck. Hope the writing goes well. But so I have brought some villagers over here, and I had 2 of them, but there are a couple more now because well, I was gonna need a couple more. So we've got some librarians, but I'm trying to get mending because my tools are starting to get low, chat. My tools are starting to get low, and I'm getting a little bit nervous. And you guys know that once it's like past this, like once it's into the yellow and especially into the orange, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's almost broken. Oh my gosh, it's almost broken. And you know that I can't handle that. So we are gonna get mending at some point as well, and maybe we will do that today as well. So that's kind of like the little idea that I have for today. We're going to work on pathways, we're gonna work on mending, and maybe also another horse stable up by the XP farm, because up here we have room for another horse stable. Yeah, honestly, the tunnel was a great idea. I should have done that long before long before when I actually did it, but it's okay. If we ever do have any more mobs to bring into, you know, the valley, we can do it now safely. But yeah, so I also got a couple of beehives and stuff set up over here as well, that I am just like slowly collecting honeycomb from, because I definitely want to make some kind of like, you know, beekeeper's cottage or something as well in the long plays, or maybe on stream. I don't know how it's all gonna end up. But how was everyone's weekend? Did everyone have a good weekend? My weekend was pretty good. It was honestly pretty chill. Can't really complain too much. I don't know what I did this weekend. That's the thing. I have no idea what I did at all on Saturday. And then Sunday I streamed on Twitch, and then I also hung out with my best friend. But I don't know what I did on Saturday at all. Absolutely not a single idea of what went on those days. I think I played a lot of Valorant, chat. I think I was playing Valorant. But, you know, it would make sense if my whole weekend was gone because of Valorant in, like, a flash. I went to a Cars and Coffee on Saturday. Is that like, is that like a car show? town I used to go, or the town I used to live in, we used to have car shows a lot. That's always like kind of fun. You have to see all like the vintage cars that people would like bring out. I'm not even like a car girly, but it was still kind of cool, you know. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that, maybe? It doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Oh, that's really, really nice, Bree. That sounds so much fun. Your wife's been asking you a lot of Minecraft questions lately. Let's go. She's learning a lot. That's awesome. I'm glad that she's enjoying the game. Perfect way to end the day is watching me place dirt. Stop. That's so funny. Honestly, I always find watching Minecraft videos like really, really peaceful as well to end my day. We're big wax frauders in this house. Nothing gets me to sleep faster than watching Wax Fraud open his shulker boxes and build something amazing. In a good way, chat. Not that he's boring or anything, but it's just so comforting. That's what I mean. Not in a mean way. Bring whatever car you want. I'm not a car girly either. I just go for the slug bugs. Oh yeah, definitely. That's really cool though. I love that. Especially the coffee part. For me, that would be a big like driving force. I don't know if I want this to be completely connected. Do I want, what is this what I want, chat? It doesn't have to be completely flat, but I just feel like it makes more sense if it is. At least for like this layer. Yeah, because then we can kind of come down a little bit over here. So if we take this, we can kind of, yeah. So we'll have something coming over this way, and then it'll come this way. Did I miss much? We just started. I think we just started like 10 minutes ago or something. I just showed basically the new build. So this is a spoiler. If you don't want spoilers, obviously look away. But this is gonna be the episode 5 build. So episode 4 went out over the weekend. But this is episode 5. It's like a little storage hobbit hole. I hope that you guys like it. I actually really, really like this place. It kind of like is so like sunflowery, but then I love this like blue accent in the center. And this is just where we're keeping all of our items, and we also put in a like a terminal so we can see all of our items too. So this is a game changer right here, because we can just drop items in here if they have a place in the system. So like in our flowers chest, you know, we have all these different flowers and they all are like remembered by the chest. It's such a cool system. Oh my gosh, I can't stop talking about that. She's lying. She started 17 minutes ago. Okay, my bad. Wasn't trying to lie too bad on that. Good morning, Perky. Hope you're doing well. And Agent, welcome in. Nice to see you. And then we're gonna bring up our pathway over this way. So what we're doing is, yeah, we're just doing some pathway stuff. Oh, hello. Hello, bees. Can you guys go back in there really quick, if you don't mind? Hello. Chat, you know we have to, right? Hello, Greg. All right, we are gonna grab this beehive and we're gonna move it. Or is this a bee nest? No, that's a beehive. The default ones are the bee nests. Sorry, I never remember. We are gonna move this over to the storage room. Kind of like, we're just gonna find little spots for it. I'm gonna move all of the beehives eventually, but for right now, I'm just over here a lot right now, so I just want kind of all the bees in one kind of spot. That way I can check on them. Oh wait, I didn't need to do that. Give him a name and keep him forever? Absolutely. You guys remember our original Iron Golem from the Rosewood series? We had him the whole time. I miss Greg. We should check on him at some point. There we go. How's it going, Agent? How was your week, or your weekend, I should say? How do you know what to talk about during your streams? I honestly don't. I just say stuff and I hope that it resonates with somebody and that somebody will talk back to me, to be honest. But honestly, like streaming and knowing what to talk about, like while you stream, it's kind of like a skill you can learn. I've been streaming for 4 years now, so I just say stuff. That's kind of how I do it. I also have different things that I talk about like every stream, like how was everyone's day, how's everyone's week going, etc. But then I also, if something interesting happens, I might write it down, or if like I try a new video game and I ask you guys like, have you guys played this game? Like last week, last Tuesday, I played Water Park Simulator for the first time, and that was so much fun. So like last week we were talking about Water Park Sim. There's just different stuff that eventually you kind of know like what your chat likes to chat about, and then you can kind of like play off of that. Been busy. I recently got a cat named Lucy and I've been taking care of her and getting to know her. Oh my gosh. You definitely have to post a picture of Lucy in the Discord if you don't mind. If you want to, of course. You don't have to if you don't want to. But that is so great. I'm so happy that you were able to get a cat. Are there any books that I'm reading? Not currently. I DNF'd a book like last week and I just haven't had the motivation to read, or like to find a new book to read. So I might hit up my library and just see kind of like what's available there. But like I live in the Netherlands, so like my local library doesn't have a ton of English books. So I have to like, I don't know, it's like very hit or miss, you know? I know, Nikki. You know, sometimes you can take the girl and give her a calendar, and other times she just makes her own. Okay. Does that look okay? It's a little bit strange, isn't it? I think this will be fine though. I'm not a big book person, but I'm a movie person. I only need 8 movies to reach my 100 movie goal for the year. Do you know which movies you're already gonna watch, Perky? And also, since you've watched 92 movies this year, which is a lot of movies, by the way, wow. Not in a judgmental way, just like a more, like, I'm impressed. That's a lot of movies. I don't even know if I can name 100 movies. What has been your favorite movie that you've watched this year? I have homework to do about social media and I picked Twitch. What would you say about Twitch as a streamer? In what way? Like what kind of, like Twitch as a platform, or Twitch as like a streaming platform, or the community, or, you know, there's a lot of different things you could say about Twitch. Let me check my letterbox to see all 92 and name my favorites. Okay, okay. Not the letterboxed account coming out. Perky Parrot, you will always be famous. I met someone on an SMP that calls phantom sky lizard dragons. Oh, that's funny. I love that. Kind of true. Frog says some wild stuff on stream and I'm a YouTube viewer? What? I don't even say anything that wild. The Elden Ring dragons being a hear me out is not wild. That's just normal. That's normal. I don't know what we're saying here, chat. That's normal. Slenderberry says trying to finish a crochet skirt. Wow. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Before I go on my trip on Saturday and before the stream ends, but I need like 10 more rows. Well, we will be here for another 2.5 hours, so good luck, best of luck finishing it up. That is a lot of work to do, but I believe in you. You've got this. I thought a skirt would be easier than shorts for some reason. Is it not? I would have assumed that too, because you don't have to deal with like the legs, like the leg holes. No, you're good, Stixie. The cons and pros about using it as a streaming platform. Wow, I don't even know. Like, I've been away from like both platforms for like 6 months, so I don't even know what I'd really say. I think the pros for Twitch is that it has a lot better chat moderation features and a lot better features as a viewer, like channel points and stuff like that. It's a lot more customizable in that way, and like the experience you can have on Twitch is a little bit better in that way. The cons, I don't know. It's Twitch. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe the cons would be like short VOD storage, not great discoverability, punishing inconsistency. They definitely do really favor consistent streaming over there. No, I don't need moss. I don't know, that's just the stuff that I can think of offhand. Wait, I don't have a stone cutter in my backpack? That needs to change. Yeah, no problem, Stixie. I mean, if you want to like if you also want to like look up some other stuff like as well, I feel like those are the things that stand out to me as a creator. But you know, everyone might have a different opinion or experience on that. Froggy streams on YouTube are definitely a lot different than Twitch, or on Twitch are different than YouTube. Yeah, I swear on Twitch. I'm also not, I don't consider my Twitch streams for kids. I don't consider any of my content for kids, but obviously on YouTube I'm a little bit more aware that like parents might, you know, have YouTube content on, like Minecraft content on for their kids. So I try to be a little bit more family friendly over here. No, but on YouTube pretty much anything goes, as long as, you know, as long as it's not filthy. Which my chat doesn't seem to understand. I was late watching Wicked in January, but I really like it. I also liked watching A Real Pain, Life of Chuck, and The Coffee Table. Most of them are emotional, and one of them is disturbing. Okay, okay. I still need to see Wicked as well. Like, we didn't have it on our streaming platform for a while here, and then once we got it, I had to pay for it. Or I will have to pay for it, and we don't have it on, like, you know, just like on demand or whatever. So like that's not a problem. I just haven't sat down and like actually rented it because I didn't know when I would have time. No way, you of all people haven't seen Wicked? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I also haven't seen Star Wars. So, you know, any of them. And I didn't see Lord of the Rings until I was like in my 20s. I do like Ariana Grande. Some of her music, not all of it, but some of it. No, you would not believe. Some people when I tell them that I have not seen Star Wars, Perky, they're like, what have you been doing all of your time on this earth? I'm like, I don't know. Other stuff, I guess. Inez, welcome in. How's it going, lovely? Hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I never saw it as a kid. So like now that I'm an adult, I just don't have like an interest, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm not like a big sci-fi type of girly though. I know that like Star Wars is Star Wars technically sci-fi? Well, I know it's kind of like in a different vein as like regular sci-fi. I don't know, I've just never really been that that interested, I guess. Sorry if you already answered this question, but what do you think about the Taylor Swift? I do remember you were anticipating it. Hi, Eden, welcome in. I enjoyed it. Not every song was like my favorite, but I thought there were a lot of fun ones, so I really liked it. Like overall, I liked it, I guess I'll say. It's like a sci-fi fantasy leaning towards the latter. Yeah. A lot of people in the chat saying I prefer Star Trek over Star Wars. Like, do you guys think that Star Trek is just like a better like series, like a better storylines? Am I a K-pop stan? Like, I don't mind K-pop if it comes on. I like Twice. But I don't like search K-pop out when I'm like listening to music. I like a lot of like indie and alternative type music. I like pop. I like EDM. I'm also like a former emo girly, so I like a lot of like pop punk bands type of stuff. I don't know. K-pop is good. Like, K-pop is good when I listen to it, but it's just not something I search out like when I'm listening to music. I don't mind when it's on. I've never been able to get into Star Wars. Just not my thing. Oh, one sec, chat. You would love Interstellar. I did like Interstellar. I thought Interstellar was fun. I would not think of you as a former emo. Yeah, no, chat. I was a girly that was like very much into the emo music. And I'm saying emo in quotes because there's a lot of different definitions, but for me, like, I think mostly like the pop punk type era. But if you guys know like Bad Sons or Goth Babe or I mean, like, Paramore's not really indie anymore, but I really love Paramore. Just like music in that kind of like sound, that kind of vein. The Beaches. Do we like this? Do we like how this is? Yeah, I guess it's looking fine on the map, chat. And if it's looking fine on the map, it looks fine to me. My only problem with Nolan movies is they build up so much hype during the plot, and then the payoff is always kind of weak. I feel like I kind of don't disagree with that, to be honest. To be honest, like, you cooked there a little bit. I won't lie. I also don't listen to like critics though, like movie critics or anything. Like, I feel like some of the movies that I've liked in my life have been like hated by critics. So even if it's like silly or kind of like not that serious, if I like a movie, I still like it. You know what I mean? Did you also find Paramore through Twilight? No, my mom was a big rock fan, and that's how I ended up getting into that music. And like, I had a friend at school who was also into that music. We were kind of like, you know, the two girls in our class that openly liked you know, rock. And she told me about Paramore. Imagine finding out about Paramore through Twilight, though. Well, the song that they did for Twilight, though, I can't lie. That song is still on the playlist till this day. Decode is so good. In August, I went to a My Chemical Romance concert with my sister. It was the best concert experience ever. Wow. That is awesome. Did you guys have a great time? I have never tried to go to a My Chemical Romance concert, and I do like MCR, but the tickets are so expensive, chat. Like, I saw Paramore and Taylor Swift last summer, and I only spent $200 for the Eras Tour and Paramore. So anything more than that, I don't know. I get a little bit nervous. Maya, welcome in, welcome in. I gotta go school in the morning. Let me lurk. Yeah, no problem. Sleep well. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. Beans, welcome in. How's it going? It's 5 p.m. in Australia right now. Let's go. Welcome in from Australia. I hope you're having a great day over there. I don't know why, but I thought that was an enemy. I have no idea why. Stall, welcome in. How you doing, lovely? Sad reasons to be awake this late? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope things get better for you, Stall. Sending you some love, chat. If you are in the chat, send some hearts over to Stall. That is very that's very unfortunate to hear that there's some sad reasons that you're still awake, but I hope that I hope it gets better soon. I only listen to reviews of movies that I hated but everyone else loves, so I get some kind of appreciation for them. Like Long Legs or Weapons. Oh, did you see Weapons? You weren't a fan at first, Perky? I haven't seen it. I'm afraid that it'll be too gory for me based on some of the stuff that I saw in the trailer. I have a weak stomach, chat. I can't do all of that. Like, I don't mind seeing a ghost, but I don't want to see any mess. You know what I mean? I feel like that's my thing. I don't mind a little bit of a jump scare, but I don't want to see a messy scene. I don't want to see that. So it's very hard to find a horror movie that I can vibe with. Tickets made me cry so much, but it wasn't too bad and the vibes were peak. That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad that you had a good time, Agent. That sounds awesome. Oh, thank you guys so much for putting up some hearts for Stall in the chat. That is so sweet and kind. I don't mind stuff that has like religious references or like, you know, like demonic type of stuff. I just don't want to see like someone's leg getting snapped or something. Sorry to say it so like openly like that, but like I don't want to see that, you know what I mean? I don't want to see a bone popping out or something. I loved the gore, but the overall vibe of the movie was not for me. Okay, so there is gore. It's confirmed, chat. I cannot watch this movie. It's confirmed. Your girl would not have a good time. I love Aunt Gladys in the weapons, and I love the gore, but the overall vibe was not for me. The director leans towards horror comedy, but I like my horror dark and serious. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Chat, did you guys see that Jordan Peele is working on a game with Kojima? I think that is going... Did I make that up, by the way, or did I really see that? Because I think that's going to be also very interesting. I love watching path building. I wish more creators added it to their videos. Lacey, honestly, I always kind of keep it short in my videos because I feel like I'm always boring people if I do it. But I love to do it on stream because it's such a great like this and yap type thing, you know? I love making a path on stream. It's just such a great... It's kind of like a low intensity thing where I can just talk to you guys. The Conjuring movies are a no for me. I liked the Conjuring number 1 and 2 a lot. But I would never watch Terrifier. I would never watch that because I know it's gory. I also don't know how I feel about clowns. Us was peak. I really liked Us as well. I also thought Get Out was so like masterfully done. Like for his first, you know? Is this hardcore? No, this is our long play world. We are just playing regular survival. It's it's modded. So there's probably some stuff over there like the modded crops and a couple of other mods. But yeah, no, this is just a long play world. I really wanted to build in this seed because it's a big flower forest that's completely encased within a mountain crater that has a lake in the middle. So I just wanted to build here. And it was either going to be like a 100 days series or a long play series, but I felt like this really needed to be a long play series just so we could appreciate the pure vibes, you know? Artie is adorable and silly. No, he's not a killer clown. He's just misunderstood. He's just being edgy. I need an Arizona and snacks. Fair, fair. Is the content drought over soon? That's a good question. So before, when the content drought started, the great unfroggening of 2025, as we call it, I was pretty much focusing on like my language learning and stuff. And I also had like this really lengthy process to renew my permits for where I live. And so sorry, sometimes I cannot think. But so when I was doing all of that, I couldn't really focus on content that much. But now that it's a little bit more settled, let's say, it should be more 50-50. So I was doing basically like 1 day a week of like where I could either record or edit or whatever, and now it's a little bit more 50-50, but there was a lot of times where I just couldn't do anything for content in those weeks because I was just busy doing the other stuff. So I hope that the content drought is over soon. I do have plans to start recording again in hardcore very, very soon. There's a cat! Wait. Shh, everyone. Hello. Come here, baby angel. Yeah, no problem, Beans. Thank you for asking. Oh my gosh, come here. Come here. But I am definitely going to try to finish this long play series by the end of the year. There's a couple of things that I still want to do in this world to kind of like finish it off for me, which one is the docks. I want to have a cafe. I want to have a greenhouse. I want to have like a little kind of where the villagers can live. I want to have like a little like villager town street type of thing. So those are just some ideas of like where the videos you can kind of expect out of this world still are gonna be. And then I'm gonna be recording hardcore, and I've got some plans to start our 100 days soon. but I don't know if that's going to be out this year because it's already October 7th. If I look at this, and I have to record around someone else's schedule because I'm going to be doing something with a guest for the first time. This person has never been on the channel before, so I have to record around their schedule. But it should be pretty fun. I think you guys will like it. Maybe it won't be for everyone, but it's just going to be kind of like a fun little challenge for like 100 days video. So that's kind of like some stuff that you guys can expect in the coming future. I'm very, very excited. I have a couple of mods that I'm waiting for the hardcore world to be updated, because I think that by the time now I could have updated to like the older versions, but I might as well go directly up into the Copper Age once I, you know, since I waited this long, chat. I waited this long, right? I don't know what our first project will be back in that world. It probably will be the thing that I have planned. And then we might, after the thing that I have planned, we will probably finish our village projects. Because I took a break from that just because it was becoming a little overwhelming. I worked on that for like 300 days straight in that world, and it's still not done. He only took one fish. How polite. I know, wasn't he like the politest cat ever? That was so nice. Just gonna add some leaves. Keep that lit up. There we go, chat. That's looking pretty good over on that whole side over here. So now we can walk directly through this way. No problems whatsoever. Although I do, chat, and hear me out on... What are you looking at, Greg? I do want to hang like a lantern right there. I know that that's kind of silly because there's one right there, but I just really like that. I don't know why. What's my favorite food? Probably tacos, honestly. But I also I'm a big I'm a big pasta girly, and I'm a pig. I was trying to say big and pasta, and I completely mixed that up. I also really love potatoes, like any form of potato, fried, baked, mashed. Literally any shape, any size, scalloped, whatever it is. I have not met a potato that I did not like. But I haven't had any potatoes in a while, so this week I am going to make some potatoes. I'm having steak one day this week, chat, where we got a little fancy. No, it's my partner was like, you know, I'm feeling steak, so he paid for the groceries this week, chat, because steak is expensive. W Frogcrafting partner. But we're gonna have it with like these like honey, like spicy honey carrots and potatoes. Which I'm super excited about, because I made these carrots like last week. They didn't go with like the chicken that I was eating, because I was eating like chicken and broth. And then like I just wanted something else to like try with that as well, because sometimes we eat rice or sometimes we'll eat like a potato or whatever, but we had these carrots. The carrots didn't match the flavor profile for the actual what's it called, the chicken, but I feel like they'd be good with a steak. Yeah, Perky, like I did not mean to say that, but I'm glad that at least it was funny. Like I just completely like mixed up like the letter order. Gosh, I'm silly. Also, hello Froggy. I don't have internet, so I'm just saying hi and bye for now. Yeah, no problem, darling. Have a good one. Good luck with the rest of your day. A Mr. Crafting win. We do love partner crafting on this channel. steak's almost $100 at Costco for like one steak. It's not quite that expensive here. It does feel like that, but not quite that much here. Oh, chat. Dorito wants to be acknowledged. Everyone acknowledge him so that he can be happy. When will he be husband crafting though? So I talked about this on Wednesday. We were supposed to get married in November this year. But last year, while I was like wedding planning, something happened in my personal life that I couldn't think of anything for a while. It was like very deeply like, I don't know, changed me, I think. Like, I don't want to say what it was, and I'm fine now, but it like changed me for a while. Does that make sense? So I just like put off planning, but I'm hoping next year that we have something, because it's so complicated also to like plan a wedding that's like international, because we have like not only like his family here, but also like my family back home, and I really want my grandparents to be there, and my grandfather can't like fly for that long. Like he can barely do like, you know, like a 3-hour car ride to my dad's. So it's complicated. It's complicated. But hopefully next year. Hopefully next year. We're working on it. We're seeing what we can do. I don't want anything too extravagant. I just want a small wedding with, you know, my family and his family. Whoever can make it, whoever can be there to celebrate with us. That's what I want. I don't want anything too out there or anything. It doesn't need to be like the biggest party ever or anything. I just want to make sure that all the important people can be there. And it's hard because I'm not there in person to talk to people. I was kind of like struggling with that last year. But I don't know, at some point, at a certain point, I have a whole binder called Get My Together 2026. It said 2025, but I crossed out the 5 and wrote a 6. So now it's Get My Together 2026. And that's like number 1 on the list. Number 1 on the list is figuring out the wedding. There we go. That's kind of becoming cute, chat. That's kind of becoming cute, and it's all lit up. Pio, welcome in. I think it was for a 2-pack, but with the price of beef and that I live in Alaska, it's just not going to be in my diet for a while. That's fair. Things are so expensive there. I don't know. I feel like I couldn't imagine that. Like, definitely wouldn't be in our diet for a while either at that price. How's it going, Pio? Hope you're having a great day and a great week so far. How is Pio today? How is Mr. Fu? Oh, you know, we should probably sleep before we, you know, get absolutely wrecked by something in the forest. YouTube's making me so mad. Every ad skip makes me leave the stream. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. Is that like a common thing for YouTube? Or is that just like, is it like randomly happening right now? I have YouTube Premium, so I'm not, I don't know. I couldn't handle the amount of ads on anything. So I don't really watch that much Twitch anymore because Twitch Turbo is, I feel like not as good of a like sale as YouTube Premium, if that makes sense, if I'm gonna have to pay for one. But I couldn't handle that because we watch YouTube to fall asleep a lot. So having the ads like every new video or during the videos, it was just really, really hard. I'm having a good day. Work got called off though. Doing good otherwise. Got my hair done. Mr. Foo's been struggling to train our new puppy. You guys got a puppy? Oh my gosh. They got me. I bought YouTube Premium. I did the trial, but I'm gonna cancel it. Yeah, if you don't watch enough YouTube for it to make sense, I feel like that is that's fair. I watch a lot of like YouTube for bed. I also put like YouTube on if we leave the house for Dorito, so he can like hear, you know, something. So he'll watch like Poxiel and stuff when we're not home. That's so fair. Hair backwards. It's like, it's expensive now. I remember when I first got it, it was like $9 or something. And now it's even more expensive than that. And I already thought that was kind of like high back then. I was like, ugh. Bun says I'm heading out as it's my dad's birthday and I'm going for breakfast with him. Have a great rest of the stream and a fabulous day. Oh my gosh, happy birthday to your dad. I hope he has a great day and enjoy your breakfast. That sounds like so much fun. Poxiel mentioned big win. Absolutely. We are big Stardew Valley fans in this house. I loved that video that Pox did recently with like his wife. That was really, really funny. Really, such like such good vibes, you know? Chat, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? Do we just make this into stairs? The 100/200 days with EJ was so cute. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. It was really, really fun. Keep the waterfall, definitely. I think we're gonna probably try to make it a little bit nicer, but keep it going down into the lake. Then maybe we could do like a little bridge over it. Okay, so if we did this, this would all be becoming stairs. And then we gotta try to make this a little bit... We gotta make the like waterfall kind of fit in this area. Which should not be a problem, to be honest. What are we building today? That's a good question, PO. I don't know. I just work here. We're working on pathways. We're going to probably also roll for mending because my tools are starting to get low, as you can see. But this is the next video. So, the mob farm video, it's right back there. If I increase my render distance, you guys will actually be able to see it. I had it low for a specific reason, but I don't remember what that reason was now. So this video went out on Saturday, and this is the next video, so a little bit of a spoiler, but I did a little hobbit hole storage room. So you guys will probably see me coming in and out of here a lot. But this is our new storage room because I was running out of space in the starter house. And so far we've put in all of this pathway over here to connect it up to our starter house and like kind of, you know, smoothed out some of this landscape over here and just connected this all up. Because I don't know why, but I'm like genuinely obsessed. Hi, Greg. With the idea of having just a full pathway to walk around the entire lake, just like there will be docks going around almost the entire lake as well. I'm so close to getting perfection for the first time. I just need the golden clock. Oh my gosh, hair backwards. That's amazing. How far, like, how much more gold do you need to gather for the golden clock? I think the golden clock took me the longest in my perfection run as well. I think a lot of when I did my Twitch perfection run, I think it was a lot of sleeping just to get to wine days towards the end. What's your experience with the US versus European Halloween? I haven't experienced a European Halloween because here they really don't celebrate it perky at all. Like not only like zero decorations, but also like no vibes, no like the whole scary stuff is not really a thing here. They kind of have their own Halloween here, but it's only for kids, and it's kind of like the like they get a couple of like a little piece of candy or whatever. But it's nowhere near the difference, or nowhere near like kind of similar even. I do miss US kind of Halloween. Just that was always such a fun like kind of like little thing to celebrate with friends and stuff. And we always, like, my friends and I, we always like put out candy. We like handed out candy for the trick-or-treaters. We loved that. But although I will say, like, in our town, like when I was like kind of like moving away and stuff, my last Halloween there, we only had like I think 20 trick-or-treaters over like the 4-hour time period that they're allowed to. So like a lot of people weren't doing it as much like through neighborhoods. But they were setting up, there was like a community one where you could like sign up and like do a safe trick or treat with the kids and their parents within like the community center type of thing. And I didn't know about that until after. I was like telling my boss about it. I was like, we only had like 20 trick-or-treaters last night. I was like, we were out there all night. Like we had our you know, our scary lights on, and they weren't really scary, chat. They were like purple and green. And we carved pumpkins, and we were out on the porch, like the front porch, like freezing. And me and my roommate were like, there's only been like 20 kids. And he was like, well, yeah, because they did the trick-or-treating thing at the community center. Like, did you sign up? Because you could like sign up and have like a little thing, and then all the kids would like come to like every table, you know? I just always love seeing the costumes. The kids in the costumes is my favorite part of Halloween. Just because like sometimes the costumes that the parents like make are just so funny and like so like witty. You know what I mean? I definitely miss the vibe though. And I'm also from New York, so New York has just like a very particular autumn feel that I don't feel like the Netherlands has. It has the changing leaves, it has the pumpkin patches, it has you know, the hay bale rides and the like a lot of like haunted house, like, you know, guy in a mask chasing you but not really gonna hurt you, but like the scary kind of like setups. And it also has so much for Halloween where I'm from, and also just like autumn in general, like apple cider and, you know, those like cinnamony donuts and stuff. Oh my gosh, that is such a like a fall vibe to me that we just don't have here. We want to dress up as a ghost and take pictures around the therapy clinic that I work at. That's amazing. I love that. We had a Halloween thing at work once, and I dressed up as my boss. And no one thought it was quite as funny as I did, but oh, Dorito. Should I? Okay, chat. This is a serious question here. Do we shave this part of the mountain back, or do we build a tunnel through it? Like, if we were gonna seriously attempt this, what would that look like? I would have cackled. I thought it was hilarious. My boss didn't find it as funny as I did. So if we did a tunnel, it would be sort of something like this, but obviously bigger. And we could decorate the inside of it. Perky is saying to shave it back. A lot of people are saying secret tunnel. I don't know, Perky, you might be outgunned here. There might be more people saying tunnel than saying shave. Sending love from South Africa, sending love right back. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. I want to experience US Halloween and Christmas once in my life. It looks like such a vibe. US Christmas is very, yeah. Halloween's definitely fun. I feel like German, like Christmas market Christmas is probably a better Christmas. And that's no hate to my American, you know, friends in the chat. American Christmas is just very consumerist. I feel like the Christmas that I had as a child, not really the same Christmas that we have anymore, you know? Does that make sense? The vibe is great, though. I love when the stores get dressed up for Christmas, and I mean dressed up, they get decorated. I don't know why I said the stores get dressed up as if the stores are actually putting on clothes. I don't know why I said it like that. But you guys know what I meant, right? Ah, I see. I see what we've done differently here. I still like American Christmas. I do. I just... like, American Christmas is okay. I just think that European Christmas is a little bit better. It's a little bit more, like, not as consumerist based. I don't know. That's just from living in 2 different places though for Christmas. The stores are in Christmas drag. Oh my gosh. And like the store that I used to go to for like my groceries, they would always start Christmas stuff like literally the day after Halloween. November 1st, they're putting up that Christmas stuff, and they're putting on, you know, the Mariah Carey playlist. And I don't know, there was just something like kind of like so nostalgic and good about that. But like the actual, like, I can't think of an actual Christmas thing outside of shopping that American Christmas is like really about. Like there's not like a ton of like, I feel like American Christmas like activities, I guess. Like I don't know anyone who went Christmas caroling. Baking Christmas cookies, actually. Baking Christmas cookies is a huge W around Christmas time. But I don't think that's strictly American. I think a lot of cultures do that. My work's already playing Mariah Carey? Like, you guys already have All I Want for Christmas Is You on October 7th? I heard It's Time yesterday and I had to compose my sigh. No. Oh my gosh. That's really early. I don't mind after Halloween, but I don't like it like right after like school starts again. I would assume, are there different go-to Christmas movies in other countries compared to the US? I don't know, Stall. We don't really watch the TV for Christmas here. Usually when we spend Christmas together, we'll have like Christmas music on or other music. Like my father-in-law will put like a playlist on. Whoops, I didn't mean to put all those in there. I think that they watch some of the same movies like Christmas Carol and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that, okay? I could be 100% wrong. Hey, Peanut, welcome in. Till the last second of November, it's Halloween for me. So after Halloween, to me, it becomes the preparation for Thanksgiving. And then after Thanksgiving, it becomes the preparation for Christmas. And I personally put up my Christmas tree on Thanksgiving or whenever I celebrate Thanksgiving. To me, because that was like a tradition we did in my family when I was growing up. So, we put up our tree like while I'm cooking like the turkey and stuff for Thanksgiving. And I don't know, I just love that. Like me and my partner have on like some tunes. We've got some like delicious food cooking in the oven, you know. We've got it just feels like that family like spirit togetherness sort of vibe, if you guys know what I mean. And last year we tried to play the Stardew Valley board game because we got done with the tree pretty early and we got everything set up for the Stardew Valley board game, and it took us 3 hours, chat. It took us 3 hours. So by the time we got the whole thing set up, I was like, I gotta check on the turkey. Like, I have to check on the turkey. Last year you made me decorate mine early December. You forced me even because you posted a pic of your tree. Yeah, sorry. I do mine at the end of November, Perky. I don't know. My family has just been like that since I was a kid. We always did our, like, while we were cooking the rest of the food on Thanksgiving, we always put up our tree that day. So that's like one tradition from my childhood that I really, really like. And obviously, like, in the Netherlands, they don't like celebrate Thanksgiving because they, you know, aren't like American. So my in-laws have just, like, you know, adopted that tradition with me. And Glee likes it because he's like, everything you make on that day is so delicious. I asked him what, I asked him for his birthday this year, what meal he wanted me to make. And he asked me if it was too early to say a Thanksgiving turkey. And I said, you want me to make a Thanksgiving turkey for you on your birthday? ... question mark, question mark, question mark. And he was like, haha. Unless, like, you know, like, he was like, well, I could do with some turkey. Loney, good morning. Welcome in. Mister, welcome in. How's it going? There's never a wrong time for a Thanksgiving dinner. True. But okay, would it change, Thunderbolt, if I told you that my partner's birthday is on a Monday and he works in the office on Mondays? Would that change your opinion? Because then I would have to make it all by myself on a Monday by myself, just all by myself. Does that change your opinion? Because you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's truly never a bad time. How's it going, Loney? Hope you're having a great day today, by the way. Today we haven't blamed you for anything. So that could start changing now that you're here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can make it Sunday and have the leftovers on Monday. I could, but that's a good point. I don't know if he'd want leftovers on his birthday. And he's honestly, he's really great at helping me with cooking Thanksgiving when we normally have Thanksgiving, so I really do appreciate his help. The first year he didn't really know what to do, so he kind of like just did whatever I asked, but now he's like, he's so used to like what we do on Thanksgiving that he's just ready, you know? He's just kind of ready for it. It's been okay, how to work for now, but we're chilling at home. Oh, nice. Love that. I'm still thinking about yesterday's Valorant game, Slona. Chat, yesterday in Valorant, someone was saying something kind of like mean to another person, and I was like, I know that you have unwashed legs. And then he was like, what? Like, he didn't know what to say. Oh, I just fell again. Like, he was like, what does that mean? I was like, I know that you don't wash your legs normally and you just let the soap drip down on your legs. Like, and he just couldn't say anything to that. He was just like, what does this mean? Like, you're literally reading the words that I'm typing. No, and then yeah, that was true. That was true, Luna. So then I said to him, because he was like, do you have a mic? And I said, no, my mom doesn't let me talk to strangers on the mic. And then he said, have you ever had a kebab? And I said, no, my mom doesn't let me have kebab. So he said, your mom is horrible. And I was like, she's a nice lady. I was like, she just doesn't, you know, she's just trying to protect me. And he was like, protect you from food? And I was like, I was like, why are you being mean about my mom? She's nice. Like, just absolutely trolling. And then I told him he had unwashed legs. And he was so, like, chat, you could see, like, he would start to move and then stop to start to type and then just delete what he typed and then just keep moving and then start again. Like, he didn't know what to say. And then, and then I said, Yoru, how old are you? We should be friends. I'll be nice. And he said, I'm 17. How old are you? And I was like, you're not supposed to tell your age online. And then all he did was type, he just typed question marks like this, like that. Like, it was just a question marks. It was so funny, like genuinely so funny, like so silly. So silly. Like, it's not even, like, nothing that actually happened was that funny, but it was so funny if you know what I mean. Like, it was not funny at all, but it was so funny. I don't know how else to explain it. Frog Evil Arc. Every time I play Valorant, I'm on my Frog Sea Rafting Enemy of Humanity arc. But chat, I never start it. I will say, if there is something happening, I never start it. Sometimes I will instigate by saying, do you guys have school tomorrow? Even if it's Saturday. But that depends. I also, the other day, I also convinced somebody that I was 55 years old and I was playing Valorant with my grandson. So... Oh my gosh, Perky, I forgot about that comment. That autocorrect took me out. Oh, absolutely. I don't start anything, but I do finish it. Someone was making fun of my crosshair the other day, and I was like, I lost my glasses, so this is the only one that I can see. And then he said something about, yeah, but you're not clicking their heads. And that, like, really deeply upset me, chat, because, like, first of all, how are you gonna say from one round that I'm not clicking heads when I got 2 kills in that round and you got 0? You have nothing. You have nothing to show for anything. So who are you to talk to me about anything, first of all? Second of all, I'm gonna watch you for the rest of the game because you better be a god if you're gonna talk to me. If you're gonna talk to me, you better be a god. Right? Chat, this guy, he was playing Deadlock. This guy got 1 kill with a run and gun Spectre, and the other kill in all 9 rounds that we played, he was 2 kills, chat. The other kill was with his ult. Now, if you guys don't play Valorant, Deadlock's ult is kind of like a tether where you can, like, pull an enemy towards you, and once they get to the end of that tether, they you know, perish. And the funny thing about that is that it's kind of like an insta-kill ability, right? So he got 1 kill with a running gun SMG and the other kill with that, and that's completely fine. That's, like, completely fine. But I started to watch this guy as we're playing the game, and I'm realizing, like, you don't have any right to talk to me about anything because you are nothing. You are nothing. So every time, like, it was in between a round, I was typing a message, chat. I was typing a message because I was going to make this guy so mad. I was going to make him hate me. I was going to make him hate this game. I was going to make him uninstall. And so at the very, very end, last round, he has 2 kills and 7 deaths with 0 assists. And I had 9 kills with 7 deaths and 7 assists. So I said to him, I was like, you know what? I'd rather have like 9 kills with shitty aim and a weird crosshair than have good aim and have 2 kills. One of which was with my ult, which is an insta-kill. And I was like, and you just got ate up so bad. You just got ate up so bad. You don't even know how bad you just got ate up. So shut up. And he started screaming in the mic when I sent that. This guy won. He got under your skin. I mean, I didn't scream though. I didn't scream though. I was like, maybe you should be a nicer person. And then sometimes I also get people that comment on my crosshair because my crosshair is ginormous now. But I feel like I can see it better, and I've aced every single day since I used this crosshair, so I'm just gonna say it's working. Someone yesterday said to me that your crosshair is obnoxious, and they were 0-5. I was like, maybe you should try it out. Then you could get a kill. Chat, sometimes I am a bully. If you ever play Valorant and you're on EU servers and you see Minecraft Frog, that's me. Okay, that's me, and I will bully. I will bully because I'm sick of it. People have gotten way too comfortable saying stuff. And being mean for no reason. Don't hate on my crosshair. You mind your own business. I'm mean. I don't care. I don't care if they ban my account. You know what I mean? I don't even say anything that mean. I'm like, I know that you don't wash your butt. Like, you got unwashed butt vibes. The unwashed legs thing seems to confuse people more, so I'll continue with that. Everyone that plays competitive online games is toxic at some point. Yeah, but I just don't understand I don't understand it, Thunderbolt, in Swift Play. Like, if you're playing an unrated game mode, especially like a short game mode, like that, like a quick match, I don't understand it. Chibi, welcome in. Like, I could understand if I was throwing your elo and this was your rank up game. I still don't understand some of the stuff people say. Like, sometimes you just have a bad game and that's completely fine. But I would never say some of the stuff that gets said in these games to other people, to my teammates, and like completely throw their mental. I think that that's wrong. Being encouraging and kind has always gotten me further than in like trying to piss off my teammates or making them upset for any reason. And I'll stand by that. And until then, you know, I will just say you have unwashed legs and I know it. And this is the proof. It's right there. The way that you're acting, unwashed legs, and just confuse them. That's my new tactic. Just stay confusing for as long as possible. Okay, I think this works, chat. I think this works. To the party chat. Oh my god, what's this guy doing? To the team chat. Nice try. True. Actually true. That's not at all false. And I think it's also okay to kind of privately, you know, be like, oh, I don't really know what that play was or something. You know, I think that that's okay. I would never tell that person, maybe you should uninstall because you're terrible. Like, I would never say that to a person. I think that's mean. I think that's meaner than what I'm doing with the girl. What? I find it worse in quick match style game types. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, definitely people are meaner in those modes, and that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why. I don't understand why, because it's like not like this game at all matters. There's no, like, most people who play Swift Play on EU are either e-daters or people that are just trying to do like their weekly missions for their battle pass. Like, genuinely, and like it's either weird people talking in the voice chat or like people that are not talking and they're just focusing on their missions. Like, genuinely, those are the only types of people that play EU Swift Play. In general, pretty good as well, but my body is so sore from walking through the botanical gardens yesterday. Oh my gosh, Chibi. Let's go. We love a botanical garden moment. How was it? Did you have fun? I don't know how we're gonna fix this, chat. I don't know how to fix this. Is this a good time to say? I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to... Oh my gosh. Chat, this is outrageous. This is downright deplorable, one might say. There's also literally all the Radiant / Immortal players in EU Swift Play, because what do you mean I'm getting one tap from across the map through the tiniest gap? True. I feel like a lot of Immortal and Radiant players are like kind of bored with ranked right now, and they're just like trolling Swift Play. Come to OCE. I can't play on that kind of ping, PO. My Valorant ping is 9. Like on London and Frankfurt servers, I have 9 ping. I could never get used to playing. I don't think I could play a 30 ping, let alone anything else. Yeah, same, Aurora. It's like genuinely so sad to me. Like, over a game that means nothing that you're playing in for like 15 minutes, like, just don't be like so mean to people. Like, I've queued with like a lot of like brand new players, and there are players sometimes on these teams that are like, you should never play this game again. I'm like, they're brand new. They're level 3. They just installed the game for the first time. You know, like, let them learn. Oh my gosh. They're level 3. It was so beautiful. I got to feed the koi in the Japanese gardens, and I didn't bring a hat and forgot my sunscreen, so I have a pretty bad sunburn. No! That's actually kind of the worst. Having a pretty bad sunburn on your face is maybe the worst. Chat, I don't know why I put this stuff down here. We're gonna take it out here. Hello, bees. Thank you for your honeycombs. I swapped from Valorant to Overwatch. Oh. Yikes. How are you doing mentally with that? How are you doing? I don't know what to say. I don't know if that's really an upgrade or a downgrade there. No offense to any Overwatch players. I played 3,000 hours of Overwatch. I was quite the Overwatch girly in my time. But oh my gosh. I don't know which one is worse. Valorant might be funnier than Overwatch was, if that makes sense. The Overwatch characters are more adaptable. Yeah, that's possible. Oops. Hold on. Chat, we need 6 more of these? 7? I can't do math. We'll do 7. I don't play competitive, so I just go to mess around. That's fair. I played Overwatch competitively, and it's because of Overwatch that I'll never play another game competitively in my life. I'm too angry to play a game like that. And I mostly play to have fun. So like when I noticed that I was like getting angry and kind of like getting done with like enjoying the game versus like just playing, I was like, you know what, that's it for me. I don't ever want to be like too angry to enjoy a game that I enjoy. That doesn't mean that I won't, like, you know, the whole party chat conversation we had, like, you know, what is this guy doing? But like, I'm definitely not like, I don't want to crash out over a game anymore, you know what I mean? I'm too old for all of that now, chat. I just want to have peace. So I haven't played Overwatch in like years. I think it's better that way. Overwatch taught me that I was too old to play shooters. It just got progressively worse at the time as it passed. That's fair. I feel like that's really, really fair, actually. I was younger, obviously, when I quit Overwatch, but I just wasn't having fun. That, to me, that's the biggest thing. Like, I game to have fun, and like, you know, the whole Valorant conversation that we're having, like, yes, at the end of the day, like, it is annoying to deal with those people, but like, you know, giving them a little clap back is kind of fun, you know what I mean? But like, in Valorant, you can still make like a play. Like, you can 1v5 in Valorant. The whole enemy team could be alive, and you can still clutch it. And in games like Overwatch, if you don't have a team like that can, like, you know, pick and counter pick, it's the same with Marvel Rivals. It can just become like a very frustrating experience over and over and over again. I'm not talking about like one loss and you're crashing out, chat. I'm talking about every single time that you play the game, you are matched with people who won't counter pick, who are just feeding. Like, even if you're playing quick play, if you have missions to like win a game, I used to have those win a game missions for so long in Marvel Rivals just because I could not win a game with, like, you know, I have a 0-18 Spider-Man, no tank. If I don't heal, we don't have a healer, but we're not getting picks either. Like, it was horrible. So I was like, I'm not playing this game anymore, you know? I was like, that's enough for me. And now I play Elden Ring, chat, again, and Elden Ring is just so much better. I would much rather play Elden Ring and get sweated on by Mesmer. Because why can he do that snake move so quick in the second phase? You know what I'm talking about? But I'd much rather like learn Placidusax's, you know, like moveset than play Marvel Rivals or Valorant ever, or not Valorant, but Overwatch ever again. Yeah, no problem, PO. Peace, love, and a little bit of trolling. Frogcrafting 2025, always. Like, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you wash your legs. And don't be mean to other people. Hi, Seth. Good morning. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Wow, we have really started to make a dent here in this pathway grind. We might need to take a quick little break though, because I do want to try to get mending today too, and I don't know how long that's going to take. And this also still needs work, but I'm not convinced of the shape right now, so we're gonna leave that until I come back to it, which could be today, could be next time, tomorrow, could be another day. The Souls games are just rhythm games disguised as RPGs. That's a great way to describe them. I've actually never considered that before, but truly. I also I'm really into like those simulator games, like Water Park Simulator. A Supermarket Simulator is also one that I played a lot. I also like a lot of like these like kind of quirky little indie games. Like I played Whisper of the House recently. I'm not fully done with it. I'm like, I think I've played for like 5 hours or something. Where it's kind of like unpacking, but it has like a little bit more than unpacking, where you kind of like organize people's spaces, and then you can kind of do whatever you want, like for certain rooms, but other rooms you have to follow their like their plan or whatever. I really like stuff like that. I'm gonna play Foundation soon, I think, because that was in my partner's library. I don't know why I came in here to throw stuff down. I'm just gonna throw that in here. Which I'm kind of excited about because the Foundation looks fun. I'm not usually a big city builder type of person, but I want to try it out for once. I love the pathway, by the way. Thank you so much. So far, so good. Just got back from a little walk. Nice. We love that. Hello. Hello. Come here. Come here. Please. I would like to see what you're trading, and I can't get there. You're making this weird. You have nothing. Okay. Also, chat, I'm sorry if you guys hear my dog. He's upsetty spaghetti. I've got like 250 days in a COTL save. Is COTL, is that Cult of the Lamb? Cult of the Lamb was really fun, if that's the one that, if that's what I'm thinking of. I didn't beat it. I was kind of stuck on one of the bosses, and then, so I was playing it on my Steam Deck. You guys remember, maybe not everyone was here for that, but when my computer broke a couple years ago, I was playing that game on my Steam Deck at that time. And then when I came back, like when my computer got fixed, I literally didn't pick up the Steam Deck for like a year after that. I watched Drift play Tavern Manager Simulator. That was that's a fun one. Tavern Manager Simulator, and there's like Ale and Tail. Ale and Tail is really fun as well if you guys like kind of like co-op of that style. Good morning. Hello. If you could just have mending that's not 38 emeralds, I would be so happy. Let's see, chat. What else have I been playing? Hold on. Let me open up my Steam library. Obviously Hello Kitty. Oh, chat, there was a really great Humble Bundle this month where I got Temtem and Cassette Beast and Fruit Bus. And it was like $14 or something for all of them. That was fun. Or like, that's like a great little bundle. Pummel Party we played. I played Dark Souls 3 recently, like my first ever playthrough of Dark Souls 3. It felt kind of, like the whole game felt like it was easy compared to Elden Ring. And then I got to Midir, in the DLC. And I haven't played since he whooped me 18 times in a row. So, you know, W Midir. I've played Flowers and Favors. It's like a little florist simulator, chat, where you get to like make flower arrangements for people, like for customers that come to your shop. That's a really cute game. It's relatively simple gameplay, but it's kind of like a nice little, you know, like end of the day, like wind down type of thing. I still play Coloring Pixels. I still play like, there's another one like Coloring Pixels called Coloring Game. I play that sometimes. Discounty, chat, did any of you play Discounty? That is like it's like you manage a market, like, but you're Joja basically. Oh, I bought that. Which game, Chibi? Which game? Sorry. Hello? Whimside, which was kind of like a little game that sits at the bottom of your screen. I played that for a little bit over the summer. Coral Island I played over the summer. I also, chat, 14 for mending. Oh, that's not bad. Chat, that is not bad. That's what we're looking for. Oh my gosh, hello? This is the best villager ever. Welcome back, Mendington. Close enough, right? Oh, it was in reference to the Humble Bundle. Okay, I got you. Yeah, no, it was a really good Humble Bundle because it also had like Moonstone Island, which is also another incredible game. I absolutely loved Moonstone Island. Hello? Hello? Can we all chill? Can we all just chill? Everyone move? Discounted was one of the many games I purchased. Chibi, I did see that you said that you weren't going to spend any money on the Steam sale, and then you were like, actually, maybe I'll spend a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Chibi said, it wasn't a little bit, it was a lot of bit, to be 100% honest with you. Okay, we'll put you here, I guess. All right. So you are mending now. I do want to grab some more emeralds while we're here. Hello. Oh, I need to get it together here. I don't know, I tried out a lot of games this summer. You know, I also finally tried Fields of Mystria, chat. I was trying to hold out. For when Fields of Mystria was eventually going to get achievements, because I love to do like a little bit of achievement hunting, as you guys might know from like listening to the long plays. But I saw a video about Fields of Mystria, and I like literally could not stop myself from like starting it up. Chat, I absolutely loved it. I think I played like 2 whole seasons in like I don't know, in an embarrassingly short amount of time. I don't want to say how long that I played. I played 2 whole seasons. It was so much fun. But I had to put it down once I got to fall, Because I was like, if I start to get too far and I have to start over, I'm gonna be like devastated. I cannot wait for that game to be fully finished. Waiting for Valheim to get achievements. Me waiting since what, 2021? Valheim is also another one that I would love to revisit once it has achievements, but I keep waiting because they keep saying that they're going to add achievements, and then it's like, but then they don't. Like every single update, they don't. I've been loving Tiny Bookshop. Is Tiny Bookshop worth it? Like, it seems like a little bit expensive. That's the one thing that I was kind of waiting for, was that it seems a little bit expensive, chat. But it looks like something I would be like enjoying it. I'm so glad that you enjoyed Fields of Mystery. Oh yeah, that'll definitely be like a second channel video. I'm definitely gonna do like a 100% of Fields of Mystery video on the second channel. I don't care if it takes me a year to make this video, chat. I will be making it. And who's gonna be watching it? All of you, right? All of you. Looking at Lona. We're definitely not getting Valheim achievements before GTA 6. Imagine. A game that's been out for 4 years before a game that's only rumored. The legends. Well, I guess they kind of did confirm it, right? Like last year. Hello. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I guess now I just need to get enough mending books for... How many tools do we have here, chat? We need one for our fortune pickaxe and our silk touch. Our sword needs one, but it's not gonna get one yet. Our shovel and our axe needs one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our hoe already has silk. We need silk touch for the hoe. Should I try to roll the second villager for silk touch? Is that the play here? Because we also don't have silk touch on our axe. I got a perfect on the last campfire game, and that was a cozy game that I really enjoyed. I've heard of that. I feel like I've seen clips of that on socials. The vibes are cozy and you can adopt a stray dog, so I'm sold on Tiny Bookshop. But I've only played a week in game so far. Okay. So you said, like, basically so far it's giving cozy, it's giving wonderful, it's whimsical, it's magical. I have so much stuff in my library that I want to play as well. I really need to finish Clair Obscure. I really want to play Nier Automata again. It's been a while since I have played that game. And I remember crying like a baby. Like every single like major event. If you've played this game, you know what I'm talking about. I remember crying hysterically. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. No. We're chill. Everyone's chill. Everyone's chilling. We're just chilling. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. Or we're all chill, right? You don't have to cower in the corner. I'm the guy who's buying the mending books, remember? remember all those times that I gave you emeralds for that mending book? I would never ever intentionally axe one of my villagers, please. See, I'm the mending guy. Yeah. Chat, I thought there was gonna be an iron golem in here beating me up, honestly. Dude, you are fine. Stop running. Stop it. Everyone's chill, right? We're all chill. Yeah, everyone else is chill with me. I don't know why that guy acted like that. He really shouldn't have been climbing all over. You know, if anyone's to blame, it's probably himself for climbing all. We'll just let him calm down. We'll just let him calm down, chat. What else can we really do? I'm tempted to buy Dredge since one of my friends gave me enough to, but I'm trying to hold off. Dredge is really, really good. If you like that kind of like atmospheric, creepy, but also fun gameplay. There are moments of stress in that game, but I feel like they're kind of like understandable. Dredge is great. I got that on sale as well. Absolutely, really, really enjoyed that. I feel like I got that like a couple years ago now. Holy. Lona says Lona is doubting. Okay, okay. I axed an iron golem the other day in my trading hall and it didn't go well for me. Yeah. I'm trying to avoid getting you know, ended over here because I have 29 levels finally. I don't know if you guys were here I don't know if it was here or if it was on a Wednesday stream, but I got absolutely demolished by a baby zombie that had strength 3 and speed 2. I think that was on a morning stream. It was not a great time for the Frogcrafting community. Because not only did he kill me once, he killed me twice. And yeah. I was hoping for Civ 7 to be cheaper during this sale. Maybe for winter sale, Agent. Maybe for winter sale. What? Chat, you can... Okay, from this, I got a Wither Skeleton capture card while I was in the Nether. And I also got one for blazes, so we are getting blaze rods as well. I did not think that you were actually going to be able to get Wither Skeleton skulls from this. That is actually pretty amazing. If I do say so myself, chat, that is pretty amazing. I won't lie. I mean, obviously, in all the time that this has been going, it's only given us 1, so it's not like super overpowered or anything. But that is quite good. That is quite good. Okay. Oh, I was gonna make a new sword. I was thinking we could grab some XP and then we can make a new sword, but then I completely forgot to make the new sword. And I don't have... Oh no, I have some diamonds. We can just go up there and make it. I'm gonna wait for the Black Friday sale to get Stardew. Yeah, Stardew is definitely one that's worth it, picking up on or off sale. Yo, Agatsumo, welcome in. How's it going? Cordial Frog as well. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Stardew is one of those games where you can play in 50 different ways in like the base game, and then you can also turn around and then mod the game. And then it becomes like an infinite adventure. I've been trying to gaslight all my friends into getting Biomutant. I feel like I watched a friend of mine play that on Twitch. Is that where you're like a little scrunkly looking guy? I feel like that's the right game. Maybe it's not. You're just like a little scrunkle. I feel like is that the one where the main character kind of reminds me of like Rocket Raccoon from Marvel? Yes, okay. I am thinking of that. I think that was a fun one. Sharpness 4, Unbreaking 3, Knockback 2. I was really hoping we could get looting. Sharpness 3. Ugh. I love it so much, but it's probably one of the most hated games to ever have been created. Yeah. As a Fallout 4 fan, I can kind of understand what you're saying. I don't even think Fallout 4 is objectively that bad, but it was just there for me at a time where, like, life was tough. So it has, like, a soft spot in my heart. Does that make sense? You lost your biomutant saves. Oh, no! Like, were they, like, not in the cloud? Alexi, welcome in. Thank you so much. That's very kind. I am glad to be back as well. Why am I, like, not running? Hello? I hope your exam preparation's going well. It's going. I feel like I'm in a better place than I was 6 months ago. So I'm kind of, like, splitting my time a little bit more evenly now. But, I mean, it's definitely still a process. It's going, you know? Chat, look at all this loot we're stacking up over here. I love that there's just XP bottles in all of these. It's kind of like a vibe that you just have a bunch of XP, like, passively that you didn't have to work for or stand at the mob farm for, you know? But yeah, if you guys are just coming in, we are working on some pathways today, and also we just rolled one of our villagers over near the starter house for mending. Because my tools are starting to take a beating, chat. We've been in this world for 208 days. So congrats to us on passing 200 days in this world, but my tools are starting to take a beating, so we are just trying to get looting 2. That's not good enough. We can do better than looting 2. I'm sorry. We really can. Apparently we cannot do better than looting 2. Yeah, we're just chilling today, chat. We are just big vibing. Oh my gosh. Okay, we cannot do better than looting 2 apparently. So I guess that's the one we're gonna stick with here. So we've got our anvil. We're gonna combine, and we'll put mending on it. We're gonna put mending on our silk touch, and also our axe, and also our shovel. So we do still need to get 1 book for our fortune pickaxe. one more mending book, and then I was gonna roll for silk touch, which we can still go do. But finally, we can mend our pickaxe, even though this is kind of a waste of our bottles of XP. I finally don't have to worry about this breaking now, which is nice. So there we go. That is one thing off of our to-do list that we have accomplished, chat. Also, this sleeping bag mod is not the one that I normally use. And then one that I normally use, I'm so used to, like, when you get up from the sleeping bag, it like pops the sleeping bag up and it like jumps back into your inventory. And because of that, I have like these sleeping bags, they stay on the ground. I have left them in like random places. Like I went to get terracotta in between episodes. I think I left a sleeping bag out here somewhere because I came back and since then I've not been able to find my old sleeping bag. Yo, Zenny, welcome in. Good luck in hardcore. Mona, good morning from Vienna. Good morning. Hope you have a great day over in Vienna. The PS4 broke, and when we transferred the data over to the new one, none of the saves got transferred. No. So I'm kind of cooked. I had like over a week's worth of gameplay. 100%ed save that I lost, and I do not want to do all of that all over again. That's so fair. That is like very, very fair, honestly. Actually, we'll take the bottle. I was gonna put the bottles of XP back, but we'll bring them over to the house. Yeah, I feel like there's nothing worse than like losing progress on something, especially if something like when I switched from PS4 to PC, I knew that I was gonna have to like start over like my Stardew saves and stuff. So it's like a conscious choice that I made that I was like, okay, like I'll start over, but to assume that you're gonna be able to like keep your old save and then not be able to because of like some kind of like, you know, unfortunate thing like switching hard drives and it didn't get transferred, etc. Like that would like devastate me. But yeah, for anyone who wasn't here earlier, this is what we've been working on today. So we extended our pathway from our new build, which is right over there, and you guys will see it. It will be a spoiler for the next episode because I recorded this last week. But we extended our build and our pathway. We got like a little bridge made over this kind of like edge of the waterfall here. We've got to fix that and make that look nice, but that's not going to be today. We extended the pathway all the way over here, and this is our new build. This is our storage build, and it's like a little sunflowery hobbit hole. It's very sunny, very warm. Even like I love this in the middle, kind of like that. This is like a little sunflower rug. I mean, you have to use your imagination here, chat, because obviously like it's not super sunflowery, but just use your imagination, okay? Just imagine that that's actually a sunflower underneath our little storage terminal thing. Do we have a spot for these? Oh, we do. Okay, perfect. So they can just go right in there. And I also want to make a brewing stand. Because we don't have one of those yet. And we're gonna need if we have a sink, can we put water in there and then have it like be infinite? I wonder. Oh, this isn't saved. Whoops. Sorry, I'm also still figuring out what stuff hasn't been saved in the system yet. So if I am doing stuff really fast. Oh. Okay, so the sink does not keep the water, chat, forever. It is not like the cool sink from the other mod. It is this was a very unfortunate sink. Internet lost connection for a moment. Oh no. Well, I'm glad that you're able to come back. Let's go. It extra sucks because I have characters and stories that I was using for those saves for, and now they're just gone, so I've pretty much had to abandon. Yeah. That's always hard, you know what I mean? That's always so hard. That, it's also like, just such an unfortunate thing, you know, that it was like, not, you know, on the cloud save or on the, like, that it didn't transfer correctly. That's so... I just like that. I'm sorry. Chi says, hello, Froggy. I'm glad I catch your streams today. I've been loving your relaxing long plays. Yo, welcome in. Thank you so much for watching the long plays. Long plays are kind of just like a long stream, you know? Or like similar to a stream. Although sometimes I don't know what to say because I'm talking to myself instead of talking to you guys here. But I'm glad that you're enjoying them. Thank you so much for watching them. Okay. So I need a brown mushroom, which I do believe I have somewhere. I only have one. I think with the sink, you have to right click with nothing in your hand. Oh, all right. We can try that. Oh, no. I feel like that took the water out of my... Oh, no. It is infinite. Wait, you're cooking there. Let's go. So... let's drink this up really quick, chat. We'll drink our water. Everyone make sure you drink. A little hydration reminder. Oh, okay. So that's actually kind of nice. Good call, Sarah. Good call. Awesome. All right. Wait, where is it? We have one brown mushroom. Just simply one. Why would I only pick up one brown mushroom? Is it worth going to the Nether to get another brown mushroom? Probably. We probably should go to the Nether and get another one. All right, chat. Everyone panic. Just a little bit. We are going to the Nether. We're all very deeply terrified of this place. For a good reason, I should say. But I do have a bow now, so we are a little bit better protected. So it shouldn't be too bad. But for anyone who is just getting here, welcome. We also worked on this pathway in between the new storage hobbit hole and the starter house. So if you are like, what do you mean there's a hobbit hole? I haven't seen that. That is true. I just recorded that video last week, so I have to listen back to it this week. I don't know when it'll be posted, chat. I have no schedule in mind. I've just got to listen to it and then schedule it, and do the thumbnail and all that stuff too. But I don't currently have a schedule. I'm just trying to like slowly work back into getting used to content again. So the streams are back and content will be back as I'm able to finish it. Powser, welcome in. How's it going? Okay. We just need one brown mushroom, chat. Just one. Look at them. Hate them. Hate them all. What were you doing, bro? I feel like there's probably... yeah, there's a brown mushroom right there. Okay. All right, let's go over that way. And to go over there, we've got to go up this perilous side here that can fall directly into lava because I have not made another pathway yet. Lewis, welcome in. How's it going? I hear a ghast, which is terrifying. Also, chat, I think I'm going to stream on Halloween this year. I don't know what time I'm going to stream, but I think I'm going to stream because I really want to capture some Halloween mobs in our hardcore world. Like, I really want to go find a wither skeleton that has a pumpkin head. So we might have some work to do over there before we stream there. Like, I guess, like, brewing up some potions and all that kind of silly stuff. So we might also do another hardcore stream, like, very, very soon to kind of get prepared for that. But I do think that I want to grab some mobs over in that world because obviously that's kind of like our long-term thing. If we do end up streaming on that day, it'll probably be earlier in the morning. Or like towards like this time. Maybe like late morning, early afternoon type of thing. I don't know. I don't know how long it'll be. I've got to double check, but I will announce in Discord and I'll also like post on the YouTube community thing like, hey, we're gonna hunt some Halloween mobs. I really want a wither skeleton to live in my house. I don't need to go this way, actually. We just needed a couple of brown mushrooms, and we have that now. I'm like, searching for more, but, like, we actually don't need that. We only needed one. But yeah, I want a wither skeleton with a pumpkin to live in my house with me. And also my goat, Lona, who's in my attic. Not the Lona from Twitch chat or from YouTube chat. But just my goat Lona, you know what I mean? Well, I guess they're kind of like one and the same. The Minecraft goat. Lona, what are you gonna have for lunch today? I was planning on having that soup that I made last night, but it was kind of mid. So I don't know what I'm gonna have instead. I really have no idea what I'm gonna make instead. Minecraft goats are so goated. The ironic thing about goats in Minecraft is that I hate them. They serve no purpose. I don't like goat horns. I don't like the way they look. I hate Minecraft goats, actually. Or a bulldog, yeah, that's wild. The Dutchification of bulldog is wild. What kind of soup was it? It was like this, like, chicken and gnocchi soup. Terrible Hime. Also, welcome in, by the way. And it wasn't. It had all the right flavors. This is good. I don't know if this will make sense. It had all the right flavors, but there was just something that I did not like about it, and I don't know what it was. It was well seasoned, it was creamy, had a little bit of cheesiness, it had, like, it had vegetables, it had chicken, it had shallots and garlic and all that stuff, but I don't know what it was. I just did not like it. I don't know if it was the gnocchi, and maybe I would like it more with, like, a different, like, noodle or pasta or maybe, like, potatoes or something, you know? I don't know if that was it. There was just something, like, to me that just didn't hit for me. And I can't figure out what it was. slept. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. And like the chicken was well seasoned as well. Like I actually liked the chicken, and chicken is usually my least favorite part of soups. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the pasta. I don't know. I really just don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just like yesterday, maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I tried it. It didn't hit for me. That's okay. I won't make it again. But maybe if other people like that recipe, then also completely fine. I'm gonna try to sleep. Have a good stream, everyone. Yeah, no problem. Hair backwards. Sleep well. Thanks for being here, and hope you have a great snooze. Ow. Oh, wrong way. All right, let's grab some of these items from over here. We can put them in our storage system. Looking at you, string and spider eyes. I guess we don't really need coal. We'll just bring all of this over. But I have this thing, chat, where I try to make a new recipe every month, to expand my, well, I have like a recipe book that I keep, and it has like recipes that were like handwritten and passed down to me from like family, like my grandparents and stuff, and just stuff that like me and my partner like to make, or like if I like find like a cake recipe that I really like, or a cookie recipe that I really like, because once I make something a couple of times, I usually just kind of know how to make it. But just in case, like, you know, my memory isn't always what it used to be, chat. So I have like a little recipe book that I add on to, and part of my New Year's resolutions from last year was to do one new recipe every month, and I loved that. So I feel like that'll be like a New Year's resolution for me for like years to come, because it was just a lot of fun. It was like very, very, like, I felt like good for me, you know what I mean? Like it was very, very good for me so that I could actually try new foods, because otherwise I eat like the same like safe options, if that makes sense. And I don't always want to, you know, be on the safe option. How many is this? This is 3. Ah. That's fine. I don't think we'll need much more than that. Do you have any video plans for Halloween? No. I'm like just getting back into it. So I have nothing planned for Halloween besides a stream. We'll do a little stream on Halloween. We're gonna try to get some Halloween mobs in the hardcore world, but that's really the only, I don't really do like a ton of holiday content. I don't always feel like holiday content like kind of hits, because once the holiday's over, it's kind of irrelevant, you know? Okay. Oh, also the other thing that we need to do, these are done. Okay. We need to grab our gunpowder. And that's what I was doing. I was gonna cure that other villager guy, because I found a villager in the middle of the night in the newest long play, and I kind of like put him in that tunnel, and I wanted to move him with the other villagers. Yo, Mr. K32, welcome in. How you doing? I'm feeling great. I'm having a great morning so far. It's 10:30 a.m. I had breakfast this morning and then stream. It's been a pretty chill day. got a lot of work done in this world so far. Rolled for mending, gonna roll for silk touch. Curing a zombie villager, which is kind of cool. Got a lot of pathway work done. Upgraded my sword. The sword is actually kind of a huge one. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, just a lot of chill work today that we did. Hope you're also having a great day. Welcome, welcome. All right, hello. Do you still hate me? Are we all chill? Sorry about that. Earlier, that was not me. That was someone else. Also named Frogcrafting, but it was a different version of me. I have learned from my mistakes now. I hope you've also learned not to walk in front of an axe that is chopping down a lectern. So I hope that is also something that you learned. Maybe question mark. But honestly, I probably don't think so, because you seem to be ignoring me and any accountability in this situation. Okay, Riptide, that is not what we're going for here. I'm sorry. But yeah, chat, probably a little bit of a boring end to stream. I just want to try to roll for Silk Touch. Hopefully it doesn't take 700 times like it took for our hardcore world, but we'll just see what happens. We will just see what happens. And this is like probably as many villagers as we're gonna have. Maybe like another farmer. If we need emeralds for anything, but I don't want too many. I don't think it's that necessary to have more than this, but we will make them like a little villager kind of like living area. In one of the long plays as well. We'll make them like a little villager street or something. Hi Sharon, welcome in. We have done quite a bit today. We rolled for mending. We're rolling for silk touch. We dug a little tunnel. We built a little bridge. I'll do a little free camming. So we connected up our starter house with a pathway over to the new build. This is a spoiler for episode 5 of the long play world. That's already recorded, so a little bit of a spoiler moment, but we kind of connected up this whole pathway here. And we connected it up on the other side, so it stopped somewhere around over here. We made like a little bridge and tried to like... Well, we're gonna at some point try to fix this mess that's going on over here with the waterfall. I don't know how we're gonna fix that, chat, but we're gonna try. And we also made this like little tunnel over here. This still needs work. So we'll probably fix that up on Wednesday. Oh, you're the other one. But yeah, we've done quite a bit today. All right, let me go get that other guy. He's cured. Out of curiosity, can I ask you something? I don't know why Mizuno Craft hasn't updated to the latest version. I also don't know, Powser. I have no idea. I don't know the author of Mizuno's. I also am just like a fan of the pack. I really like Mizuno's as well, and I would have stayed in our Rosewood world pretty much forever had we not had or had they updated. But that's why I swapped to like my main world so like the hardcore world is what I consider to be my main world, to be vanilla, just because I didn't know what was happening, and I waited for like a year and nothing happened. So I don't know if the creator has moved on from just doing texture stuff, or if they have, you know, just no interest or no time. I don't know what the reason is. But wherever they are, I hope that they're doing okay. I hope they're happy. I hope they're thriving. Oh my gosh. Why can I not make a box around this person? Danny, thank you so much for the super chat, lovely. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing so well today. Thank you so much for the $3.99. I really appreciate that. And Alexandra, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing well, Danny. Hope you've been having a great day so far and a great week as well. No. 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 Why do you so badly not want to be... Do you not want protection? Do you not want to be in a safe place for villagers? Yes, I know it doesn't look like much right now, okay? One day you will have a home. But you can't ask me to do that right now. I'm very scared. I hope their skin is glowing. Same. Really hope that they've got glowing skin. There's a bed in there for you. No. No, you don't. Go in there. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. You are the reason. You are the cause. Mr. Villager. You could be employed. You could afford to go to the Era store next time if you just went in there. Okay, but I don't want to see you writing a think piece on Twitter because you couldn't afford concert tickets. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Silly villager. What are you looking at, other Greg? I really like Mizuno's as well. I'm also very sad that they seem to no longer be updating. There is a fork of Mizuno's that is being worked on by a community member called the Modern Mizuno's texture pack over on Modrinth. I don't know. I don't think it's up to date, chat. But if you are over on Modrinth and you see this pack over here, this is Modern Mizuno's, and this is kind of like keeping true to the style of Mizuno's, but made by the people who made the Frogcrafting texture pack, the hotbar. And they are trying their best because they also come from a place of love for Mizuno's. So if you guys have not checked out this pack, it's kind of like an add-on for it. Definitely check it out. It doesn't always like kind of replace what Mizuno's, you know, was, but it adds on for sure. Have you died this world yet? Oh yeah. Quite a few times. Quite a few times actually. It's getting a little chaotic in here though. Chat, I don't love how many villagers are just walking around. So here's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do the wall method for some of these guys because it's giving me anxiety that they're all just walking around. Move. I also love the Frogcy Rafting hotbar. So true. So true. The Frogcy Rafting hotbar. We stan. Use Frogcy Rafting hotbar for clear skin. What? A carpenter? Wait, there's a villager? Chat! Wait! I did not know that the sawmill was a job block for villagers. Wait a second here. You're talking one log? Oh, this is the guy who's cured. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta keep an eye on him. Let's, we're gonna name him Selena. Wait, where was he? Selena, come back. Are you Selena? No, you are not Selena. So that means it's either that guy or that guy. Okay, chat, this is... How am I gonna figure this out? Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy, right? No, this guy is the guy we already traded with. Never mind. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait until one of them becomes... Wait, okay, it's this guy, right? It's gotta be this guy. Because we gotta keep an eye out for him, chat. We gotta keep an eye out for Selena, okay? Okay. Wait. Go back. Go back over there. I need a volunteer to go in this hole right here. Just anyone, really, truly and honestly, anyone. One person. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Wow. I'm gonna just put this here. And I'm so sorry about that, but now you live in that hole. I am so sorry about that. Yes. Oh, wow. That's perfect. Wow, we've got another volunteer. People are really getting good at following directions, and I thought that would never happen. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we have two guys trying to go in the same hole. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to break that up. Oh, Selena, you can go right in there. Don't you worry about it. You enjoy that place. And he trades one spruce log for one emerald. Chat, okay, is it just me or is that like a little bit broken? 16? He can trade 16 spruce logs for one emerald? You can buy armor stands? I'm never gonna make another smooth stone again. He can also strip logs for you. You can buy birch planks. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to buy birch planks, but we'll buy them. 12 is quite a lot. You can trade him a diamond axe for 4 emeralds. Sorry, chat. My voice like cracked a little bit there. I'm so sorry. That has never happened to me before. Probably has, but I'm at this point, I'm just lying. That was kind of intense. Froggy's trapping villagers underground. Definitely a Froggy stream. No, eventually they will have a house. You can trade for pistons? No, the diamond axe trade is kind of garbage. To be honest, this is a ripoff. But the piston trade is huge. I did not know that one of these was a villager job block. I play with this mod all the time. I've just never put one down next to a villager. Huh. Someone come in with the more you know. All right, and just to upset everyone in the comments section, I'm just gonna, you know, I should put the Fletchers together, but I'm not. And I know that's gonna upset someone in the comment section, and I'm sorry. It's just what's gonna happen at this point. The hanging sign trade is kind of nice. Yeah, that is 100% facts. 100% facts there. No printer. That way. There we go. Okay. All right, now we've got them sort of right where we want them. Yes. Yes. Perfect. The water bucket method, it might even be better. I'm not even kidding. It might be better than minecarts. And I'm so serious about that. Is he in? I think he's in, chat. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at that. That was so easy with the water bucket method. The hanging sign trade is kind of nice. Those are annoying to make. True. I really need to use more hanging signs. I feel like, okay, since with all the updates, you know, chat, there's so many blocks that have come out that I've never really picked up on or used. And I will say, hanging signs is one of those for me. I always kind of forget that they exist. All right, now that they're all in place, we can, we're gonna go back over to the house really quick. We're gonna make another lectern. And that way we can just roll those two villagers. Whichever one gets silk touch first, we'll keep, and then the other one we'll make into a farmer. Hopefully it'll be a farmer that has melons and pumpkins, but, you know, it is what it is. We can always trade one spruce log for an emerald now, so that's kind of broken. Okay. I wish Fletcher's bought arrows. Yeah, it would be nice if they also bought back arrows, especially for, yeah, like you said, the Skelly XP farms. They just kind of stack up. After I get like a double chest of arrows, I literally like don't, I like let them just go into like lava or whatever. What was I doing? Why did I come here? Oh, another lectern chat. Oh my gosh. Chat, who let her cook? Because we really shouldn't have. We should really talk about that, chat, because it does not, it's not good, chat. All right, one last little trip over here. I'm only gonna stream for probably another like 10-15 minutes, chat. I'm trying out like a new 3-hour thing. I used to stream for 3.5 hours, but that was like a little bit long. So I hope you guys don't mind if it's like a half hour shorter on Mondays and Wednesdays now. Okay, now that I'm back, we just suddenly don't want to be employed. Oh no! I bet he had silk touch right there. Why are you both also... Oh, because they were chatting? They were gossiping? And they were like, oh my gosh, that Frogcy rafting saved me from being a zombie. I thought I was toast. And then Frogcy rafting saved me. And then this Fletcher over here, he's like, do you guys remember that he hit me with an axe? And I like to think that the other villagers are like, well, Randy, maybe you shouldn't have stepped in front of the axe when she was breaking the lectern. You know what I mean? I feel like the other villagers kind of have my back on that one, because it obviously was not intentional. Oh my gosh, chat, it's Lona's bird song. This is nice. I'm heading off to bed. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, no problem, Aurora. Sleep well, sleep well. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I love the burbs. Chat, I think we need to have a new mob. I think we need birds in Minecraft. Like living out in the woods. Like we already have parrots. I don't care if they don't do anything. I think that if we just had like birds living in the woods, like doing a little chirp, that would do so much for the ambience. You know what I mean? What's the context? I don't know. I don't remember why we call this Lona's bird song, but we do. Download the ambient sounds mod. I know, but I want it in vanilla. I don't want the caves to be echoey though. Birth the song. No, bird. Bird, P.O. Chirp, chirp. Like the bird noises in the background. What? How could you think I said birth? P.O. Not gonna lie, I did too. Oh my gosh. Chat, context clues. Why would I talk about birth? Do you get those Minecraft videos on TikTok? No. I don't really use my TikTok anymore though. I heard burp. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to listen back to it and see if I sounded like I said birth. Maybe I did. Oh, silk touch. There we go. Easy peasy, chat. We'll just grab a couple of those. And then this guy will now become a farmer. I don't like when they have onions and wheat. I don't know why. I don't like when they have wheat, chat. I also don't like when they have beetroot. Anything else, like potatoes and onions would have been fine. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. This is my jam. I feel like I'm a kid in a summer romance movie frolicking through sunflowers. Is this before you move away to big city and become a big important businesswoman? And then you have to come back to small town and see the small town guy you thought would never become the owner of the sawmill in town? And you thought your feelings for him were gone, but now that you see him all grown up, you're like, maybe there's something still there? Question mark? Is that the kind of movie? I did, Danny. I did. It was, I cried. Obviously. Okay. Agatsuma says the night views of this base are so pretty. Okay, hold on, chat. Do we want a free cam overview? Do we want a little free cam overview of the base at night? I want them to add more crops to vanilla Minecraft. That's definitely a mood. That is definitely a mood. My only thing is I don't know what crops I want them to add, but I would just not be upset if they added more. Okay. Oh, there's a man over there getting smacked by Greg. All right, chat. So specifically, I feel like this view of this base at night, absolutely gorgeous. I love the farming stuff, especially since we added the stable last time. I really like the farm area so much. I feel like it definitely needs something over on this side too. Like maybe we put a windmill or something over there at some point. This area is missing something, but I have a plan for this spot right here in an upcoming video. I don't know when that will be, but I do know what I'm going to do with this spot. Obviously above the hobbit hole, the storage hobbit hole, I want to do something up here too, just to kind of fill in some space up there. And then I don't know where we're going to put anything else. Like there's so much space to use in this place. But also so much of it is just like a straight drop down that I'm kind of like working with and against the terrain here as much as I possibly can. I do think that this is one of the prettiest bases that we have made on this channel so far, and we're not even done. And once we kind of get a lot of the buildings and stuff in, I'm gonna go in and start like making little like pods, sort of like this, on the sides of the mountains just for flowers. So we're gonna start seeing a bunch of like flower patches pop up too. Oh chat, how can we not see the enchanting area? There we go. Had to raise the rendy distance a little bit there. I love the enchanting area too. I don't know if everyone loves this, but I love that there was that like little peak there. And that we just turned it into something like such a focal point of the valley. I really love that, because when you're down here looking up, it just looks so magical. And I really love these lanterns that we're using, because they are a little bit different than these lanterns. They're a little bit warmer, I feel. I really love them. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a good base, chat. I'm happy with this base so far. You know, we're really getting there. All right, so we're gonna get a silk touch hoe. We're also gonna get silk touch over here on our axe. And then, did we buy another mending book? We did not, but we need to. They have a little bit more of a yellow light. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the difference between like LED lights and like the old lights that we used to have. I don't know what kind of lamps those were, but they were like a little bit more yellow. Does that make sense? It's giving at last I see the light, true. Okay, so then we have mending for this. And that'll cost 3 levels. There we go, chat. Perfect. I'm also gonna oh, never mind. I'm not gonna trade with you. You are very rude. That's a why are you 3 now? You know what? We're gonna leave you guys in the cave for now. But I think that's gonna be all we have time for today, chat. We actually got so much done today. I'm actually in shock. We not only rolled for 2 different villagers, we cured a villager, we got a bunch of work done on pathways. We had a great time chatting about movies and all sorts of stuff. Danny says that you finished Kingdom of Ash last week and you were so unwell for days. Yeah, there was a lot of very particularly sad moments in KOA. None like the 13. That specifically ruined me. don't think I'll ever be the same. I don't know if I'll read anything else by Sarah J. Maas. Like, truthfully, I've kind of learned some stuff about Sarah J. Maas that I'm not like the hugest fan of since I finished the book, but you know, it was a fun journey to go through the whole Throne of Glass series, and yeah, it got better as it went on, so I'm at least happy for that. But yeah, chat, I think that's gonna be where we call it for today. Because like I said, I don't really have a lot of time to do too much more. But we are gonna be streaming again tomorrow evening at our normal time, which is 6 p.m. So whatever time 7 hours from now is, that's the time I'm gonna start tomorrow. Today was just kind of like a little makeup stream because yesterday I was going to stream, and while I was setting up my stream, I looked at my calendar and I had an appointment that I had to do. So I completely forgot about that. Otherwise I wouldn't have been like, I would have just told you guys earlier than yesterday at 7:59. But obviously I was like setting everything up and I was like, oh wait, I cannot do it today. But yeah, so next week I will be back at this time on Monday, like the normal time, and Sunday we'll be live over on Twitch again. If you guys want to join the Twitch streams, feel free. But thank you guys so much for all being here, and thank you guys so much for all the vibes and the kindness. I really, really appreciate everyone hanging out while we're kind of working on silly little projects. It always makes my day. You guys too, thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have a great day as well. And good luck with your week. Do something kind for yourself and some kind stuff for others as well. And thank you guys so much. I'll catch y'all on well, next Monday or tomorrow. Bye.